The King Kong Jam.
So for this video, I'm going to air out and pump up. Super Set King, aka Mr. Get Your Tank Top Ready. Coming to you fine people today to talk about a new shoe to the fold. We're going to talk about this Reebox pump. As you see, they got the old school box and 11.5 for you, my size. What we got here, it is pump Omni Zone 2. All right, black, green. And here it is, the pump. I am a big fan of the Reebok pump. I always have been. Backstory, I want to say it was about a week ago. I was in a store. I saw these shoes. I was like, whoa, okay, pretty nice. So my lady actually surprised me with these. I looked, they was just sitting there. I was like, oh, like, I got excited because I actually like this shoe. I mean, backstory, I also went to about an hour last year to try to go get the black pair, the Dee Brown actual pair, and they didn't have my size. So I guess she wanted to just surprise me, and I appreciate this. It's about the best gift you could have right now because I really like this shoe, and I wasn't thinking about this one. I wasn't thinking about those Bo Jackson that's coming out. I've been thinking about those Chili Red 9s, but this is like an added bonus because this is a nice shoe, well executed. And to be honest with you, I actually like these in this colorway more than I did the black when I just getting them in hand in person. Big fan of the pump. I still remember 7th grade when Dee Brown actually was in that dunk contest. We was watching him and everybody was like, man, that was like the coolest thing in the world. He was pumping up his shoes and he was dunking, doing all the great dunks. All of our stars, that's how they got their chops. They got their chops from the dunk contest. And this dunk contest, he was like the new young hot gun. It wasn't a Dominique in this dunk contest, and it wasn't a Jordan. I think it was him and Sean Kemp going at it. So this was it was different. This kind of changed things for Reebok for sure because Jordan at this point, I think we was on 6 with the Jordan. So Reebok, they had their young gun with these Reebok Brown, these pumps, and we were 50-50. Some people like the pumps, some people like the Jordans, and some people did both. But this is actually my first pair of pumps. It's crazy that sound. This is my first pair that I actually have been able to come across. Reebok and Nike were going at it. People never really talked about that sneaker battle from like the early 90s. Reebok was like on top. They had the pumps, they had the black top for outside game. Them and Nike, they were both machines. They had great commercials. Like I said earlier, this one pumps up. It's actually functional. A lot of people said that the black and white one wasn't that functional, but this one is pretty functional. I can feel it actually expand, and you can take the air out. I mean, nothing you can say about it. It went in, did some good details on this shoe also. They actually made like a basketball court feel for the insole. I mean, I'm happy to see that. The details, it makes all the difference in the world. That they put actually details on the shoes. Of course they got that fake hexalite. We're not gonna get a real hexalite anymore. But I mean, I am a true fan of of Dee Brown for being in that dunk contest. I'm a fan of the Reebok pumps. I felt like they was gimmicky but functional, and we all love to have these. These built like tanks. You can wear these forever and ever and beat them up. And you can have them for a while. I'm a big fan. Gotta have that Dee Brown jersey for this. Gotta. I'm a Georgia boy. I'm a Georgia everything. Hawks, Falcons, Atlanta United, you name it. But I gotta have that Dee Brown jersey. Got that nostalgia from being a child back in 7th grade and watching that dunk contest and just watching these. It brings back a lot of good memories, especially like holding this pump. Now, I'm going to get ready to show you guys this on feet. But I need y'all to hit that like button. Let's get the algorithm right. Hit that like button. If you like what I'm showing you guys, we talking about bringing this fitness world. We talking about these shoes. Because let's face it, most of us go to these gyms, we got to make sure the feet right while we're in these gyms. But over here, we keep the body tight. Feet right.